back at work.
Visit our website, cnsorthopedics.com, or call 423-499-0003 and get your life back.
We're going to help you feel good about yourself this morning and give you some encouragement to say, yes, I can do this. If you've been looking to lose some weight, because sometimes the best motivator is to see someone who has already done the work and is smiling successfully. So Jack Silberman is here. He, of course, is a regular on the show with In Shape MD, and he has brought the smiling David Rojas with him this morning because David has lost 60 pounds, more than 60 pounds, right, Jack?
Yes, ma'am.
And he's 3 months post the weight loss, and he's still keeping it off.
Which is awesome.
Which is congratulations to you too.
Well, you know, I wish I could take some credit for that. We've set such a good team of people, and the prescriptions that help them do this stuff safely is amazing.
Okay, we're going to bring David into the conversation in just a second, but before we do, you said something in kind of a conversation that the three of us were having that I thought was really relevant. David was an athlete, baseball player.
Yes.
And so he made the comment to me that he could always carry the weight kind of well.
Sure.
You said you see that a lot as we age. We can even be the same weight, but it looks different on our body.
Sure, because and then when you're in the athletic world, you're training your body, you're stronger, you have more muscle on your body, so the muscle carries a lot of weight. As we get older, we are less active, so we decrease some of that weight. We pick up more fat on our body, which replaces the weight. We still look the same on the scale, but we don't look the same in our clothes.
I love, and David, I want to bring you in, that your motivator to do this once you got into Jack's office, as I heard you say, wasn't necessarily what you saw on the scale. It was what the blood work that he did on you revealed. Is that right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, the initial consultation with Jack, did my blood work. The blood levels were high, kind of some were alarming, and I just kind of went home and told myself I need to change my lifestyle, the way I was eating. I've got 2 kids, I've got a wife at home, and I want to be around for them, so I needed to change, and I needed to change right away.
I'm going to pry into your personal affairs, I guess, a little bit, so if I go too far, just say no. But you mentioned that you needed to change kind of how you were eating. Were you a person who grazed throughout the day? Were you eating on the go? What were you doing?
Yeah, so with the program, it kind of shows you what you're eating, and I quickly realized that the majority of the munching around was just sitting on the couch late at night when the kids were in bed and we're watching our favorite TV show or a movie, and you know the pantry's right there, and that's typically where I was getting in trouble. It's the the late night snacks that started adding up.
Okay, I think that's interesting because you can dispel a myth for me. But I think back to my college sorority days. Okay, when everyone's trying to get in that bathing suit.
Yeah.
And that people would say, if you could just kind of look at what you do in the course of a day and maybe give up one thing. If you're a soft drink person, give them up. You don't have to go cold turkey necessarily. Is that?
So, I think any little improvement is moving you in the right direction. The hard thing is, when you're younger like that, Julie, it happens better for you.
True.
But when you get older, those little moves are good, but they take so long, it's frustrating.
Okay, that's where you come in. I didn't
Yes.
know you were going to go there, but let's talk about that because David did the HCG.
Yes.
You love that because it gets people over that hill.
It really does. It takes them back to life in a hurry, and they feel so good about getting back in the game. And so it's a way for people to just fast forward to a place they can get back going again and then take it from there. Like David, he's down 60 pounds and now he's taking it for the last 3 months himself. He's on his way. He knows exactly what to do.
Right.
All we did was fast forward him.
Okay, so your children, David, are, you said, going into 4-year-old kindergarten and first grades. They're little.
That's right.
You've still got a lot of fun little kid food at your house and kids that might not eat everything on their plate. That was always a worry for me when my kids were little, was cleaning it up for them.
Yeah.
So has that been a challenge for you?
It hasn't, because I'm eating whatever I want to eat, but just in moderation. But just being active at the house and then seeing my kids watching me work out, and then they're wanting to work out with me, so that's encouraging. But again, everything's in moderation.
Right. You told us a story that Jack loves to hear. So you mentioned the blood work had been kind of alarming for you. That motivated you. You went to see your primary care doctor recently, and what'd you find out?
I did. The blood work was where it needed to be, and the doctor was happy, and I was happy, so we're going to continue to do this.
What does your wife say?
She loves it. I mean, it's one of those things. She's sees me every single day, so it was hard for her to notice a change, and then finally it just kind of hit her like, wow, I can definitely see a difference in you and your energy level and your sleeping habits and all that. So
Yeah.
she's very happy.
Okay, here's an etiquette question for you. When you are someone who's lost a significant amount of weight and you do run across somebody who perhaps you haven't seen in 2 or 3 months and you're a new you to them, is it right to say, whoa, you look so good, or does that come across insulting?
No.
What do you want to hear?
No, it's a compliment, but just a lot of times, just if they can see me and or anyone else that has lost some weight, and we can be an encouragement to them,
Right.
that's what it's all about.
Now, Jackie, I know you're big on follow through. So he's lost more than 60 pounds. He's kind of on his own monitoring system now. Will he take part in the conditioning that you do?
So David actually works at a fitness center, or the BX, and runs the BX and does a great job. And so he has access to all those things, and he knows the
Okay.
workout stuff. So for him, this was just a way, like I said, back in the game.
Right.
So this is, but one of the things I wanted to mention, Julie, if I could, is he's down 60 pounds, and that's awesome. And his blood work's looking good. The most important thing is we learn how to live life with exercise and good nutrition rather than on medication.
Right.
So we've got him to that point. Now he just needs to keep going.
Okay, before I let you run, I know that David's got to get over there to that Brainerd BX and keep things working. We're on the cusp, really, of the holiday season. And
Yeah.
it's going to be here before you
Sure,
know it.
sure.
If people kind of come in now, by the time that Thanksgiving meal is served, they're going to look great.
Oh yes, for sure, for sure. And I would love to be a part of helping them get there, because it's amazing. Like when David and I talk now, just to see what's happened to his life and how he's feeling and everything. It's just so rewarding. I love to go to work every day.
All right. Well, y'all got to go to work every
Yes,
day. I got to
ma'am.
let you run. But here's how you can get in touch with Jack at InShape MD. The phone number is 475-5088, InShapeMDChattanooga.com. You too could be sitting there in the catbird seat with Jack showing you off in the months to come and find the success that you've been dreaming of. David, you look great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank
you
you
look
very
good too.
Thank you.
The alarms are earlier. The morning's busier. Count on